ladies and gentlemen. We are here once again for Rogue Actions, and this time, Heinzie, we're on a streak. 2 weeks in a row that we have been able to get Monday Rogue Actions out again. We got to keep this streak going, man.
Finally, we're starting to get our together. It didn't take long, but we got there in the end. Good morning.
We got a great show prepared for you guys today. You're not going to want to miss the mini moment today. I think it's hilarious. And we're talking Snoke today. You guys will see what that's about. And I've got some awesome footage of a very undergeared Iden taking on CLS. But before we get into that, we actually got a sponsor for today's episode of Rogue Actions.
Nice.
Yes,
love it.
A sponsorship from Raid Boss. Check this out, my friends. Check out the link in the description below and download this game because you're not going to want to miss an amazing event coming up. I've never seen an event like this before. Now, if you don't know what Raid Boss is, again, this is a MMORPG hero collector where you can take a whole guild worth of characters against bosses, against all sorts of crazy content like dungeons, and even build alliances to do game modes together. You will get, for downloading this game, an amazing profile picture and a title and some in-game currency, which for Valentine's Day is going to be candy hearts, so you can get awesome resources to jumpstart your game. And you will also get a tank, the character Healers Adjust, which is, I'm being told, one of the best tanks in the game that you're going to want to get as well. So lots of free stuff coming your way for downloading with the link below. Now, let me tell you a little bit about this event. You guys are going to love this. You can vote the week of Valentine's Day on your favorite content creator, including me. And if we win, the devs are going to be giving us a skin in the game that is specifically crafted with our logo. So a Cubs fan hunt skin in the game if we win. Definitely check this out. Go vote for Cubs, and I'll see you guys in there. All right, there we go, Heinzie. So let's get this thing started off with our mini moment, shall we? I think you're really gonna like this one. Here we go. We got some Billy Madison in the chat. This is our boy.
Oh yes,
and he's gonna give us a state of the galaxy. Here we go. Let me start off by saying we're getting 3 new ships, everyone. Woo! And he winks at the crowd. Now let's talk about some character changes and balance. And here he goes. So you see, regarding characters with defense penetration, we may or may not add in the near future. What? We'll see you on the holo tables.
I love it. Oh, it's so good.
The end is really funny too, but that's all I wanted to show. Anyway,
yeah, I know the end. If is it the standard sort of finish off? Is it?
Yeah.
People are dumber listening to it, all that sort of stuff.
Yes, exactly.
Hey, dude, are we talking Super Bowl or what? Congrats, the Rams.
Oh man, we get. Yeah, it was a sad game if you didn't want the Rams to win, which I think almost everyone in America wanted the Rams to lose that game, except for Rams fans.
Yeah, of course. Look, I'm not going to lie. As a non-supporter of either team, and obviously as an Australian down under, very, very good, tough contest as far as Super Bowls go. A nice, close one. Very engaging. Thoroughly enjoyed it for an outsider.
Yeah, I'm glad you enjoyed it. But they didn't give us a Kenobi trailer.
No, they did not. But they did give us probably one of the best halftime shows I've ever seen.
The halftime show was so good. Yes,
incredible.
Oh
Absolutely.
My gosh.
Yeah, love it. Loved it.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah. I called the Eminem song, and I called that they would do the Snoop song. It's the one and only D-O-double-G. I called both of those. I love
it. I love it. It's so good. We actually got in Australia. I don't know if you guys got in the US. We actually got in our news service, right? In our sports news service, about a couple of hours before it went live that Eminem had got COVID and wasn't performing. I don't know if you heard that or not, but that was the report that went around down in Australia. So when he popped up on stage, I thought it was all hype and someone was pulling my chain. But we actually got that report down here a couple of hours before.
I guess he got better.
He did. Or did he? Anyway.
I'm glad he did because he was, oh, man. Good
job, Super Bowl. Good job.
Here, trivia question for you. How old is Eminem?
Look, I don't know exactly, but I'm going to say sort of maybe early 40s, early mid 40s.
49.
49. Okay, that's insane.
Which is, this blew my mind even more. Only 1 year younger than Snoop Dogg, who is 50.
If I could look like that when I'm 49, I'm going to be a damn happy boy. I'm not going to lie. That is, mate, I tell you, give us your secret.
All right.
That'd be
Okay, let's get on topic here, Heinz.
Sorry, guys. It's Super Bowl. I had to talk about it.
This is the thumbnail title and everything. But Heinz, I think that this could be finally the moment that CG releases Snoke into Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes. I've thought more about this because we know from Doja that the 2 new ships coming into the game are going to be piloted, right?
Yes, we do.
And I don't know what else is going to give them an excuse to revisit the Resistance First Order time period. And out of every character in the First Order faction, who more requested than Snoke? And you might say, now before you rebut me here, you might say that it wouldn't make sense for Snoke to be a pilot of that shuttle. But who's piloting Emperor's command shuttle?
Yes, you have a point. With that being said, though, as a devil's advocate, okay, let's talk on the other side of this.
I don't like your devil's advocate bullshit.
Let's talk on the other side of this. Wouldn't you release Snoke with Snoke's capital ship, though? At some point, like that's the only thing that I think in my mind, mate. That ship was enormous, like executor size, enormous. Right? You know where I'm coming from. I'm thinking that if Snoke came to the game, the capital ship wouldn't be far behind. That's the only thing that I'm thinking if Snoke comes to the game.
We have so many capital ships. You really think they want to bring in a First Order capital ship?
I'm not saying I want to, but what I'm saying is that
they can't even finish the First Order fleet.
I just don't. Honestly, I totally agree with you. I'm not disagreeing with you. All I'm saying is that...
No, you're disagreeing with me.
I can't, well, maybe, but I just can't see how you could bring Snoke to the game and not bring that capital ship with it. Like it would be seriously opportunity lost not to do that. I mean, that was where we saw him for the first time. That's where we saw him live and die. So I think that really you would need that capital ship in the game.
It might be harder to justify him coming for this ship too, because we never see him on it.
True.
Like Palpatine, at least we saw him come off the command shuttle. Like maybe not. I don't know. I Snoke is one of those characters ever since pretty much since the beginning of this game. People have wondered when we would get Snoke. And it feels like one of those characters has got to come at some point, and I'm just thinking, when are we going to do this? And so maybe not. Maybe we'll just never get him.
But how does it fit in at the moment when we know that they're working so hard on releasing in the near future, especially all the Inquisitors? I mean, we know that's their main focus.
Well, they're going to have to release a First Order and Resistance character for these new ships, right? I mean, especially Resistance. There's like no characters that make sense to pilot that bomber, unless we're going to have Rose Tico pilot it.
Well, speaking of which, and we'll come back to that in a minute, but I mean, having a look at the list here, who doesn't have... I mean, who could be a pilot? I mean...
Well, that's the thing. I went over this in a video. So it's basically First Order officer, Sith Trooper, or was it Stormtrooper? No, not Stormtrooper.
I don't see Sith Trooper because he was Final Order, not First Order. So I don't know how that would work.
Oh, yeah, Executor. I did make that mistake last time, too. Executioner. Yeah, Executioner and Officer are basically the options.
Yeah. Well, I mean, they were both... Yeah, look, I
but
think
Resistance is even slimmer pickings. Like, nobody makes sense.
True.
Anyway, let us know what you guys think. Could Snoke finally be coming to the game?
Didn't I hear you, and please tell me if I'm wrong. I heard a whisper, and I didn't see it, but I did hear a whisper that you reckon Paige Tico might be coming the game as the pilot for the Resistance bomber. And if that's not correct, you were going to cut your hair.
No, I didn't know. That last part is absolute trash. No.
That's what I heard around the place, that take that to the bank and you're going to cut your hair if it doesn't happen.
No, you need to check your sources. Your
coming?
Your sources are severely misinformed, which they have been before.
Well, no. I've got a couple right lately though. Just saying. I mean, the ones that we've actually got a few right lately. To be fair, Cubs, we've actually, a
clock is right 2 times a day.
Well, that's
clock,
right. Some point we have to get something right. But no, we've had a few right lately. We've done okay lately.
Okay, we got to move on.
Sorry.
Gear 6, Iden.
Yeah.
How would you like this? So this is Silas. Big shout out to him. He sent this to me this morning. I thought, wow, this is so dope. Now, there is a Zeta on this Iden. That's going to be important. But this is in Grand Arena. The ball's on this guy, by the way, to take a Gear 6 character against CLS in Grand Arena. And the revives are just clowning this CLS team. It takes a little bit to get going, but then it's able to get a dub here. Now, I know this isn't, I mean, I know you guys always like sexy GL counters, but hey, if you can use a team like this to go again, I mean, this, you could still preserve your A-team troopers. And
cheap.
This is amazing. And only Gear 6, like anybody can do this. There's 2-star Gear 6.
I've actually seen this firsthand. I've been on the wrong side of it, Cubs, only a couple of days ago. I lost a GAC, and one of the problems was that I could not clear the Iden team in it. It is disgusting with the Omicron on and the Zeta. At low gear, high gear, it is really just honestly been a fantastic addition to this game. It really has. It's a really cool one. And as you said, it's cheap. Finally, we're using characters that we've had sitting around forever. When's the last time you thought, hey, can't wait to use Magna Guard again? Magma Trooper, I'm sorry.
Right.
Magma Trooper. Like, who saw that coming? No one saw that coming. Like, nobody. So to actually have Stark with some viability, and we can use him in Troopers, but, not all the time. But Magma Trooper to dust him off the bench and make him viable again out of the box. Like, you don't have to add anything to him. That's pretty damn impressive.
Yeah, and we should clarify, too, this is Omicron, isn't it?
Yeah, it would have to be Omicron because it has to get up and going off the rip at the start. So, it needs Omicron to do that, certainly. So, yes, it would be Omicron.
I forgot to clarify that at first, and so we'll make sure to clarify that now. So, but either way, I mean, being able to take out a CLS team, this to me, my CLS team still one of my more faithful defensive holds.
100%. Yeah, absolutely. You can get caught out. And if you position at the right spot on a GAC board, without your opponent actually allowing for it, you can really get caught out. You can run out of counters for it and stuffed. That can absolutely happen.
Get stuffed. All right, guys, let us know what you think about all of this stuff down in the comments below, and link down below for Raid Boss. Be sure to download that and vote for me so we can have our very own Cubs fan Han skin in the game. You guys are going to love that, and we got to get over to Heinz's video. Check that out, my friends, and as always, my brothers, don't forget.